Dear friends, today I want to talk about the bike SCOTT Contessa Active 50. This hardtail from SCOTT is a great gateway bike for roadies ready to venture onto dirt, or all new cyclists looking for a comfortable, stable ride. Take it from a rider who herself is moving toward mountain biking and as a novice bushwhacker, pedaling the Contessa Active 50 down local trails reminded me of the first few times I rode a bike by myself, and just how great that taste of freedom was. The Contessa Active 50 featured a hefty alloy frame that stayed planted on the trail and comes with wide Kenda tires that provided superb stability, a necessity for riders like me considering the transition from roads to loose trails or dirt paths. The 100mm Suntour fork had enough travel to keep me riding comfortably on most smooth trails, but it's worth noting that opting for a bike with suspension does have its downsides. The cost of a cushioned ride is the loss of energy I experienced when pedaling up an incline. The rubber grips on the handlebar were super cushy and impressively tacky, allowing me to stay in control even when I was working hard and my hands were sweaty. I was also a fan of the Shimano Tourney drivetrain, which offered enough gear options, 24 to be exact, for finding a comfortable cadence on any hill, even steeper inclines. Plus, the Tektro hydraulic disc brakes brought me to a smooth stop at a moment's notice, like when a wayward squirrel zipped out in front of me, without any jerky movements. Riders will also appreciate that the internally routed shifting protects the cables from wear, minimizing maintenance needs and keeping the frame clutter-free. I also loved that the wide handlebar afforded a greater feeling of control over the bike, giving me the confidence to take curves faster than I ever would on a road bike. The saddle is decent but began to feel stiff after only minutes of riding. If you plan on riding this bike for jaunts longer than 20 to 30 minutes, consider upgrading to something more adept at supporting your sit bones against bumpy terrain. I liked the upright position this bike put me in because it allowed me to embrace a more aggressive posture when necessary. This came in handy when enduring a climb, but also for relaxing when I was cruising. I also appreciated that I was able to easily adjust my position on the bike, which helped alleviate excess pressure on my back, neck, and elbows. The absolute joy of cycling is amplified by SCOTT's mountain bike. You can't ask for more quality, or fun on two wheels, at this price point. The Dependable Ride allowed me to relax and worry less about wiping out, which in turn meant I could focus more on the plain old fun of riding. Coming down a descent on the Contessa Active 50 brought back the pure exhilaration I felt as a kid shredding down hills and cutting through yards to make it home in time for dinner. The hefty weight and average saddle are really the only issues that I had with the Contessa. Otherwise, it was a dream on two wheels, ready to ease any rider into on-the-go adventures. Whether you want an affordable option as you explore trail riding or you're just looking for a reliable and comfortable ride for your local bike path, the Contessa Active 50 is here to give you exactly what you need.